All right, Sterling McPherson, I want to thank you for taking this time to talk with me at MMABoxingWorld.com. I want to get your prediction for the Pacquiao and Bradley fight. Who you think and why, and kind of give an explanation on why you think a certain person is going to win.
You know, it comes a time in everybody's life when, you know, boxing, especially as a fighter, your time comes to a head. And you just never know when that's going to happen, especially when things are going great for you. And I've seen that in many, many cases where fighters are talking about the next fight and they're dissing the fight that's in front of them. And I'm not saying that that's the case, but I've seen this happen a number of different times where a fighter believes that the next fight's more important to him than this particular fight. And this fight that's coming up with Pacquiao and Timothy Bradley is a solid fight. And I don't say that Pacquiao's taking him for granted at all. I'm not saying that. But I just got a gut feeling. My gut keeps telling me something that, you know, this Mayweather-Pacquiao fight coming up, and everybody's always talking about Mayweather and Pacquiao. Are they going to really fight this and the other? Sometimes fighters have to stop and think about what's in front of them. And you gotta, and he's done that. So Pacquiao's done that. So has Mayweather. They've done it. But it comes a time where, you know, you get to a point where it's not the next fight or the fight after that. It's this fight. And this fight is a fight that Pacquiao needs to concern himself with, because this kid can fight. He does things, and in fact, he does things that some of the guys that Pacquiao's fought, including Marquez, who's a very talented fighter, but he comes straight ahead, which makes for great fights when you got two guys coming straight to each other. But at the end of the day, this guy Bradley, he does things that Pacquiao hasn't seen in quite some time, and I think that this kid's going to give him trouble. I think this kid, I'm predicting that Bradley will upset Pacquiao.
Okay, what are some of the things that Bradley might do that Pacquiao hasn't seen?
Well, he's quick. He thinks quick. He's got a good jab. When he uses his jab, he's got a quick jab, and he's able to nullify a lot of good fighters from things that they do. I've seen him fight some real good, talented guys, and he was able to nullify them just with a couple of quick jabs. He doesn't use his jab as much as he should use his jab, but when he uses his jab with good fighters, and Pacquiao's a damn good fighter, I think he's going to realize, Bradley, that he's got to use his jab to be able to keep Pacquiao off and at bay. And if he does that, if he keeps that jab on Pacquiao and uses that, he does something weird, this kid Bradley, with his right hand, and I don't know how he gets away with it, but he does. It reminds me a lot of Francois Botha. Botha had a quick, sneaky right hand, and somehow or another, he was able to land that right hand, and guys were thinking that they could just walk to this guy and hit him, and they couldn't. And sometimes I think Pacquiao in this fight, he's going to find that he's not going to be able to hit Bradley as often as he hit Marquez or Cotto or Margarita and guys like that, because Bradley's a very elusive guy. He's a very elusive guy, and he's smart. He's a very smart guy, Bradley. He's not just there to be hit and hit you back, and he can counter punch you too. And so there's 3 or 4 things that I see that can cause this fight to go in a totally different direction as to what Pacquiao thinks it'll go.
Okay. Again, I want to thank you for your time, and shoot, I might have to put some money on Bradley now. I might break you off some cheese if I win, so give you a percentage.
Don't race to the sports book and put your house on me.
Yeah.
It's just a gut feeling that I got, you know?
Yeah, all right. I appreciate your time. Thank you, man.
You're welcome.